World War II began in March 1938, with Hitler's invasion of Austria, and USA entered it after the Japanese attack on its fleet. In the Pacific Ocean, it continued for 6 years and nuclear weapons were used. For the first time in history, in this war, 17 million soldiers and many times that number of civilians died. Despite Germany's surrender, the Japanese continued to resist. And the war did not stop completely until the bombing of the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
France. On the coast of Normandy, more than 200,000 soldiers were landed, most of them Americans, and the rest from Britain, Canada, and France. On June 6, 1944, the Allied forces, led by American General Dwight Eisenhower, made a military landing in northern. The operation is considered the largest military landing in the 20th century, and enabled the liberation of the region from the German army. The losses on both sides amounted to 3,000 dead and 6,000 wounded, prisoners, and missing people.
The first bomb was dropped on the city of Hiroshima on August 6, 1945. It was an uranium bomb weighing more than 4 tons, killing 66,000 people and wounding 69,000.
The second bomb was dropped on the city of Nagasaki on August 9, 1945. It was a plutonium bomb that was dropped in the center of Nagasaki. In one moment, 39,000 people were killed, and 25,000 city residents were injured.
World War II ended after 6 years of fierce fighting, during which humanity lost about 17 million military personnel and many times that of civilians. One of its results was the victory of the Allied powers over the Axis powers. But the United States' use of the atomic bomb in the war to force Japan to surrender opened the door to a feverish race to possess weapons of mass destruction. On the political level, one of its most prominent results was the formation of the new map of international powers after the war. The emergence of the United States of America as a major actor in the new international order, and the establishment of the United Nations to dedicate the new map. Through the United Nations, America tried to confront the rising European powers whose influence extended overseas. Britain and France in particular, and the Soviet Union, whose influence began to expand. Through the international organization, America will have, according to this perspective, a mechanism to compete with these two giants, which must be contained within the framework of the international community. To reduce the European role, the United States encouraged the right of self-determination for the colonies, and the Marshall Plan, which it developed to rebuild a destroyed Europe, contributed to keeping these countries indebted to the United States, in addition to its contribution to involving American influence in formulating political systems and direct war influences in Europe.